Great. Oh, that's wonderful. How are how is the baby? Well, baby's probably like 2 now, right? Or is he 1? Because you had a boy, right? And how are you in bed? Oh shit, you're home. I'm down to play Call of Duty if you're trying to. Oh, it's oh that was cool, but I'm not sure that I hear that again. Finally, sorry. So today I went to the DMV. After DMV, excuse me, went home. After going, went to my bro because I talked to my bro, went with him, stopped by his job, then walked, well, no, caught the bus down to the DMV because he works in Glover Park, so from Georgetown, caught the bus down, um, caught the bus down to M Street, and then walked over. After that, I stopped at Chipotle, got some queso. Went to the DMV, then went home, gamed for like 4 hours. Then I got ready to go out with friends, went out with friends and stuff, got some ice cream, and then came back here. And what instrument do you play? I used to play the violin, alto saxophone, and piano. And then I also love to cook as well. Yeah, yeah. Smoke, smoke, smoke. And go out. Mm. Crazy. I don't. It doesn't mean I can. Yeah, I'm not trying to tell what's going on. It's like something that's supposed to be 99. Oh, that's right. Okay. The only card I'm really looking for. Oh, with the spaces. Oh, 25. Oh, if I can get that for something like that, actually solid. If you mean tonight, no. I mean, I went out and I was drinking with friends and stuff. But like, then came back to my bros and on getting on the game and streaming. This is Zeke 13, by the way. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having good weekends. Uh, shoot. Good luck on the what we should have for a streak. Oh, do I really feel like it? Well, that's right. I also have players I would love to try out. Yeah, I want to try out these new cards. I miss Mark. Oh, I forgot to check. Let's check. Oh, I did the top 50. Freak. I'm in the top 10. Yeah, I'm not even tripping to really do stuff. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, oh, that's so cool. I'm not bad at this. Well, where is he getting to use this? It's really not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. So people get tried. Oh my gosh, bro, in the week lineup of all the newest cards. Where is he really about to fit though? I might actually run that for one game to see how it does. I feel like it's strong enough at this point, depending on how. Something like him, Ariza, and Shannon Brown, the dentist. He was never a DM I took to go for, nor is King Diamond. Okay. Oh, alright. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. See, plenty of them. Okay. So I woke up with my bros. He stopped by his job, and then I caught the bus down to, and then walked the rest of the way to the DMV. Then I went home and gamed for like 4 hours, chilled for a little bit before I ended up going out with my friends, and now I'm back in my room. How about yours? Yeah, some people wouldn't know from my profiles that I bike 50 miles in a day, and like a little over 2,800 miles for the year of 2017, and then 2016, because I stopped in like August, in 2017. I didn't bike that whole year, but I stopped at like 1,600, and then, oh yeah, for your, what did it say? I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Like, I can't think of the songs. I know there are certain songs that I just didn't care for and they were played so much. I'm like, definitely those songs. But then, favorite owl in the grocery store is probably whenever Owl has the ice cream. So I really love ice cream. Um, shit, this was another thing. Oh, wanted to comment. Rose's power is kind of like interesting choice. It's just like she can't really touch people unless more than the movies it changed. But cause I remember the first three X-Men movies, Rose was not with that shit. Um, yeah, Rose was not with that shit. And then if you remember the ending of Last Man Stand, that means her powers probably came back. Because I remember Magneto's came back, or maybe he was just that strong.
Saturday was wild. So I did Instacart shopping for side money. So I did that for like fucking 5 hours. It's pretty tiring. Came home, relaxed a little bit, and then I went to a family cookout for a while, and that was really fun. Got a little lit, and got home at like 9:30, and I literally just went straight to bed, and I just woke up like 20 minutes ago.
Okay, okay, that definitely sounds like a fun day for sure. So for the goat, I'm gonna just save the goat, but the 100. Alright, really debating. What do I want to go for with the 100? It's hard to say. Like, what's really working? 'Cause, yeah, that's gonna be goat cards. I'm really mad that I'm still very upset about the lack of Kevin McHale. I guess because he's 100. Is he really a 99? I guess. Does it show? Oh yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it didn't show their natural cards. Oh, I already have Shane. And I'm not going for that. Oh, they got JoJo, but JoJo's not tall enough. You know JoJo. You know JoJo's not tall enough. See, that's something I wouldn't go for. All these niggas going. See, I would go for this, but it's like I didn't get crap from that prior. Yep, play somewhere earlier that had them. The craziest thing is like we don't. They took away the badges. Like, how are you going to take away the badges, bro? Of like really of all things, they took away the badges, bro. We can't get Hall of Fames or Legends. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's some wild 2K stuff. The fact that 2K did that is wild, bro. Yeah, this should be enough. Yeah, this easily will be enough. I need to check the passwords. Things like this. Yeah, because this like Wi-Fi is really doing a lot of my shit on. Oh, that's fun. No, they gave me one to one. I can do everything done. I wonder. I did this for the last one too. Hopefully, I can get the. Excuse me. And see, some of these, like these two, I would get just to get rid of. I mean, just to trade. I guess the season 6 is the closest thing. I need King Diamond cards. How many did it say? King Diamond. I guess that works. Jerry West would be nice too. Now, Surge, that would be fire. It's a lot. Technically could go for this, but really depends on the amount of go cards that we get. Because since I already have two, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna use that for that. But I'm like, I know I have more. The fuck? Why did it go? So weird. I have two. That's right. Not yet. Not yet. Just that one. I was sure about that for a second. Fuck is that? So dumb. Bro, it's so fucking dumb, bro. What the fuck? What the freak? Where did these come from, bro? I did not see this one at all. I probably go for what? I was so wondering about these. Yeah, that one I can just get that later. Let's see what's up with it. That's not another 100. Okay, we're looking solid. Let's look at these legends. I didn't realize for a second. hope I get lucky with one of these packs. Not lucky here. Get lucky with the box. Oh my gosh, bro. You don't understand, bro. If I got Porzingis, dang, I didn't mean to do that. I would lose my mind. But I guess. Like that is. I knew one of these already got those. I got that. What's up, yo? Let's go grab this food. So I am hungry. Oh, it's gonna open? The green got me for a second. And the green got me. And as people say at this point, what diamond is worth this one today? Oh, an opal.
Yes, they know what they're doing.
Why is there an angle?
Now,
Another.
that's the thing. FinCEN helped me get access to the bank account they want the money transferred to. Right, it's Swiss. Untraceable in 1992, but
I'd
today
really
it's
hope Teron Harper wanted anything. My homie said he was a dope card.
be all over them.
Are there any other Dark Matter tools that I would actually really bang with?
Rants is a distraction. They're trying to keep us focused.
Let's go.
I feel like you're going to tell me what they're focused on.
What? Oh,
Horsepower.
bro. Give me Chauncey. I didn't mind Chauncey's cards. Used to love using him when he was on the Sun. He was plus for NBA Live '07.
Ocean's big, you get a small boat, head start. Gonna be hard to track. Yeah. But where's a small boat gonna get here?
What are you doing?
I'm going back to basics. This is Jesse's last location. This is where we found the sailboat. That means that he can be. Sorry, I haven't done this in a week. Hey, whatever happens today, do everything you can. Okay?
But to be clear with you, super impressed if you figure it out.
Just give me a minute.
Did you know Jesse was a horticulturist?
What, like gardening?
Vegetables. Arugula, beets, carrots, tomatoes.
There's always vegetables at least.
I overheard him talking about it with Ernie once.
Not bad.
Shut up. When he saw me.
Oh, it's fine.
I just don't think he should be embarrassed about his hobbies.
Hey, you're doing everything you can, too. Let's just give yourself a break.
No breaks. And I know it's really
Excuse me.
you're just better at compartmentalizing. But I see you, Kai. You love Jesse.
I got Carter back. Oh, Ramon Sessions.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Deep abiding.
Lakers for a hot second.
Yes, I got something. Well, nothing, actually. I got nothing. The pirates know the Coast Guard's looking for them, right? Which means they're going to be somewhere in the blue. Told us. Yeah, but I was wrong. Big boat can't hide from us. Little boat can't get far enough away. Eventually, we find less of
They're not in the blue.
saying they're on the way. Well, I was going to until you interrupted me. There's a chain of islands right here. All I need is a little help pinpointing the exact location when we arrive. We're changing course.
Not bad, not bad. What's it, then? 102? Yeah, I put him higher if he had better rebounding. He's not bad. Are you 16? Oh, geez. Dang, he can go as the four. Oh,
You asked to see me? Have you heard anything about Adrian? Not yet. I actually wanted to talk to you about your husband. We don't have time, Rebecca. Please sit.
we'll see. It depends on how I like these shots if it stays this way.
Your husband was Stevie, but he was born to Los Ruiz in Venezuela. The Ruizes are a very prominent family, wealthy too. $1 million would be easy for them to get. We're not in contact. I can see that. But why? I have two kids, 10 and 16. If I was in your position, my head would be spinning. I wouldn't know what to do, who to trust. So I'm telling you now, you can trust me. The only thing I care about is getting Adrian and the rest of them back. Nothing else matters. Rebecca, if there's anything you haven't told me that can help, now is the time.
Hey, I'll miss you, Mark.
Tomas was from Caracas. We met there, fell in love, had Adrian, and the name change. Tomas's family is more than prominent. They're an institution. They wanted to control Tomas, so we left, changed our name, brought Adrian to the States years ago. We're scared of his family. Adrian's grandfather, Victor, is a powerful man. He doesn't take no for an answer. Not in business and not with family. He wanted Tomas to be his heir, and if not him, then Adrian. And Victor would be capable of something like this. The kind of man he is. He'll do anything to get his way. Listen to me. I need you to tell me everything you know about Victor.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was pretty high. These lineups aren't bad. They look crazy. They aren't too bad though. Like the distance could definitely be a fun time.
She left that for you. Take her to the beach. Hello? Good to see you.
This will be your first and only warning, Agent Boone. Stay out of this, or I'll kill your daughter. According to Rebecca, she and her late husband went to extreme lengths to hide Adrian from his grandfather.
Judging from what I've learned, that was a good parenting decision. Victor Ruiz, 67, a Venezuelan oligarch affiliated with the current regime as well as the past three. Chief architect of the government's anti-rebellion effort.
We came across him at DIA a few times. He's not a good guy.
Understatement of the year is Venezuela's Emperor Palpatine. Trust me, the reference tries.
Who would he hire to kidnap his grandson?
Why can't only
K&A Protective Services, a South African firm specializing in aggressive risk management. Their operatives tend to be former SASF, willing to pretty much do anything for the right price. Ruiz has them on a year-round retainer.
So we cross-reference their personnel files with anyone who's recently gotten a visa to the States.
Yahtzee, Kaya Bredenkamp, wanted in 3 countries for kidnapping. Seems to be her thing. Arrived in Honolulu 10 days ago on a charter plane.
well, no point star you had their own.
We got 6 possible items within a few miles of here.
How do we narrow it down?
We go one by one until we find them. When we skip that part, it's all the smoke.
Oh nice. Yeah, I heard he's solid.
Holy crap, he's signaling us! Sorry, that was supposed to be my inside voice.
We know we're just being.
What is his shot, bro? I got it now. I was really hoping to get him, but dang, he's low. Might have to snipe him
I just
soon.
mean there's any number of explanations for a fire.
We set it on purpose.
How do you know?
Because I see the hostages. We got 5 of them. 8 is the magic number here. Who's missing?
Jesse, Gracie. The third must be Adrian. They're trying to take him off the island.
No way a boat gets off this island. They're not taking a boat. They chartered a helicopter. We'll be at the island in 4. We can stop them.
Then get to a pipe. Hey, Heather. Let me see what I know.
Come on, Jesse. Keep going.
I heard this man is solid.
One, just stay away. Peter, baby. We're good at this. How exactly are you doing that? Do not even know. Just let it go. Take it easy on you. Well, you have no backup, no weapons. You want to know? Get on the ground now. 30 seconds, you're going to be surrounded by NCIS and the Coast Guard. This is your last chance.
Oh, yeah, he took me to Swanza. Or past.
You okay? What about Adrian? George has everything to heal up. I got it. No. No, she's mine. Just make sure everybody sees when the kids get out of here. What are you doing? I spent all day looking for you, bud. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
I really could just sell Mark. I'm also not trying to get too much time.
You just don't give up, do you? I don't know what's good for me. Hopefully you know better. Listen, I think you can trade your way out of this. Maybe you change me, but my friends here will take you. Look at that. Two best friends taking care of business.
Excuse me.
Two best friends.
You said they were back? They are. Just takes a minute to get the crying. Listen, you helped. I should have been sooner. Been honest. Received. They still wins. Victor will try again. They won't have a chance. If they ask me if we change identities, I just say thanks. Oh.
This is how. That's the way to show. So when I was playing King of the Court today, it didn't seem like it was on Superstar. You know, like it's normally easier to shoot. It was definitely like Hall of Fame type shots. It took longer.
Working with Robinson Crusoe. More like Rambo.
Or MacGyver.
I just can't believe Luce crossed the entire ocean for me.
Oh, that's nothing. Hi, told me.
He's not saying those exact words. I'm happy you're back. Suspect.
Jesse, Gracie, met Heather on the screen in the All-Star radio station.
That's the crazy thing. None of my cards are. All of them are unsellable except for my point guards, I think.
Oh, hey.
And Eaton
Hey.
in the King of the Court lineup.
You come in? Yeah. I just need to wrap this up. Okay. So, thank you for all you do, Jesse. I didn't do much. You were there. You know? I appreciate it.
Oh, okay. It's not bad.
Lucy, look. Can I...
I think she downloaded some sort of computer, possibly against that science protocol.
Well, I won't tell her any of you.
I think she downloaded my message on my computer, possibly against that CIS protocol.
Well, I won't tell her any of you. Where's Heather?
She's a mess. Almost decided she'll never go hiking again. And definitely decided this year.
She was worried. So was I.
See, Paul George is cool, but oh my God, I just don't really trip for his shot. It's not bad.
Gracie said I treated him like a kid. I was thinking of this. Yeah. I'm sad too. She's not a kid anymore. Oh, she was.
They just keep it fun.
I better take her home.
Glad you're okay.
It's you know. Hey. Hey. Pretty sure I did. See if you couldn't. Then we got this whole virus.
And what have you been up to?
This is CBS on Channel 5.
Damn. That's crazy.
Oh, why? Because you're above cheating now? No, because I'm not cheating. You're picking up every card I throw. Always fast. That's Nance.
What are you doing this weekend?
Last minute to be finishing homework, isn't it?
Not due till tomorrow. Got a game today, so I'm trying to get ahead.
Impressive.
Try not to sound so surprised.
Haven't seen you this motivated in a while.
You coming to the game?
It's planned.
Just promise you won't give the ump a hard time again, okay?
He does his job right, he'll have nothing to fear from me.
You see my charger?
Kitchen counter.
Thanks. You didn't say anything about getting recruited. I keep it a secret. Emerson's a great school.
It is a great school. Massachusetts.
He's worried you'll freak out about the distance.
Maybe.
Is he right?
I'll see for now. Morning.
Right.
Listen, 3 days ago, 2 FBI agents were murdered in Pittsburgh. This is the man responsible. Donovan Nance.
Contract killer, right?
Yeah.
Willing to kill any politicians, judges, and law enforcement, including an NCIS agent, Gina Bradshaw.
7 years ago, Bradshaw was building a fraud case against a contractor. Both she and her informant were murdered.
Been off grid ever since.
Until he showed up at one of his own safe houses in Pittsburgh. 2 agents tried to apprehend him. They didn't have a chance.
What's his connection to Hawaii?
His cell phone was found at the scene with his prints on it. Their calls went back months, but only to one number.
A restaurant here in Honolulu called Honolulu.
Who was masculine gifting there? That's what we need to find out. I'll put an David and Phil Wire too. All right, let's start digging into Mance and Honolulu. We figure out who he's talking to, we make it lead to Mance himself. Find out where he is or where he's going.
You okay there, bro? Trying to imagine lemongrass scented lobster claw meat served with a fricassee of kahuku sweet corn and serrano ham.
Oh, hi. Going down to...
Try.
Okay, let's see what's up. I'm really sad about not getting Ron, but it's okay. I know for some, Ron might be like a troll, but I would love Ron. But she's not bad. Excuse me. Kind of seems like man. People talk about how it's small. Oh, Doc is tough. Like as in his form, like really lets you know. I think I shot that too early. Of how he shoots. Oh, he just probably got that range. Oh, he's on point. Yeah. How is his shot? Oh, of course it is. Literally, him is obviously so good. He really does shoot. I guess he's a center. Unless this is his favorite guy, I think it is. Could have sworn that. But his picture looks different than who I'm thinking of. There's another player with the last name similar to his. And so he's not bad, but he's not really one to just try and shoot with it, obviously. Alright, bro. We get a shot. One shot. Okay, not bad, Tiago. He's gonna shoot it. Real life, I actually think he might have been a little bit. I don't remember. That's the only guy. Yep. That's the only guy. He looks so small. He almost looks small as God. Not bad. Remember having this dark matter last year. Not bad. Which one of these? One of these. Hey, I'm like, I actually go through is Tiago though. Yeah, Tiago's like everyone else. Solid. Not a bad shot. Not bad. When I first got him, I almost thought he was gonna be a bad. He's not bad. Ooh. So it's like he shoots when he gets up. Oh, I'm really happy. I'm like that thought just popped into my mind. I would love to watch that. I'm not sure when that. Actually, really from the Bay? I don't know. Okay.
Trying to imagine lemongrass scented lobster claw meat served with a fricassee of cuckoo sweet corn and serrano ham.
Oh, huh. Going down the Ho'olua rabbit hole?
Yeah, well, it looks fancy. Sophisticated, not necessarily fancy. Upscale French bistro with some Hawaiian zing and using all local ingredients.
Right now, we're more interested in their phone line and employees.
Right. Fortunately, the number man's called is Honolulu's landline. Probably has multiple extensions throughout the restaurant.
So he could have been talking to anyone from front of house to kitchen staff.
Honolulu has been open up 10 months. Success out of the gate. And all thanks to head chef Jenny Alika.
She's local.
Born and raised on the Big Island, but she'd been gone for years. Studied at Le Cordon Bleu in France and the Culinary Institute of New York. That's where she met business partner Chris Paulus.
Either of them have ties to Donovan Mans or Pittsburgh?
Not that I found yet.
Okay, what about the rest of this thing?
Uh, a handful have criminal records, the odd felony here and there, but no one stands out.
If we start questioning them, we could scare off whoever Mans was talking to.
So we need a someone goes.
Yeah, none of these cars. One of these should be sold. Oh, it's not for him, but I'm not getting rid of him, man.
Me.
Is what, a busboy?
Order?
Oh, coaching?
Valet.
No.
Best way to show
And a
people.
cook. You have to be pretty talented to work in that kitchen.
I'm pretty talented.
How can you even get a job there that quickly?
I know a guy.
Hey. Oh, it's good to see you too. Where's Pop? Huh? Where's Pop?
Hey. You look here, I missed you last weekend.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I got swamped on a case.
Yeah, no matter. How about you make the poke? Mom always loved yours.
Okay, what for?
Mom's birthday. We're making her favorite meals for the Ohana. You get a plan to make it, yeah?
You still do that?
Every year. First when you're back, it's a big deal.
I won't be doing that.
Of course you will. It's for your mom.
No. That's for you. To make you feel better.
So when are you going to stay fat, Anthony?
I'm not mad. I'm just not taking part in this loving husband fantasy you created. No.
You know how much I loved her.
Yeah, now. After she's gone, but it doesn't matter.
You got a cruel streak, son.
You want to cook for mom? You want to have a party? Yeah, go ahead, be my guest. But that doesn't make up for you checking out when she got sick.
I did it.
No, that's not.
Hey, what do you want from me, Kai? We're trying to make things right. I'm giving you space, looking out for you. No,
Okay, I can take him somewhere else if it's too much trouble. No, I'll do that.
that's not what I'm saying. You're so stubborn.
Yeah. And I'm cruel.
Wonder where I got it from.
Wonder who I got that from.
45.
Mom, would you want us to fight? Tell me what to do to make this right.
What I need right now is a job. I'm going undercover. Need a recommendation from Molly's to get the gig. You still know everyone, right? He's in the kitchen on this item doesn't have one of my guys. I'm not your son. Just tell me you're trying to help out. I understand.
Let's see. Look at this. Literally, bro. Literally. How close he is to Kawhi, bro. That's why you don't let him go. People don't know.
Everything okay?
Caitlin wants vitamins and massage oil and the loosely peppermint tea from the good tea shop, not the bad one, and I'm supposed to know.
I remember you running all over town for me when I was pregnant.
You never asked.
Days. I get why Emerson wants him. It's okay. I saw the letter.
Amber sent a letter recruiting Alex.
I just assumed he told you. I guess he kept both of us in the dark.
He's not really considering it
I don't know. We haven't.
because it's not happening. I've seen too many players from my team just go off to school and they fall apart.
Sure, but
Apart from all the no support system,
that's not how
you have no idea.
I don't love it either. Okay, but we need to talk.
There's nothing to talk about. Amherst is off the table.
Man.
I gotta go.
How if he gets a full ride? Alex can go wherever he wants.
Hey! Yeah, I'm headed to the store now.
Crazy. I had no idea Chet was so bad at that. Bro, that's crazy. Well,
Hey, these last days are since. Hello, I don't work here fully. Then you're not much help to me, are you? Hey, I need less. Don't mind Chris. He's opening up 2 more locations. Doesn't know which way it's up. Ryan delivers sous chef. So you KJ? Yeah. Really impressed your old bosses. You've got 3 local chefs singing your praises. They didn't oversell me. Better not have. Our chef's brilliant, but she's tough. Lost 2 guys last week who couldn't hang it. She'll make the call.
I mean, you see that, don't you? Cubes are all different sizes. I specified a bourgeois cut.
No problem, chef. We'll get it right.
Is this a new guy?
Not till you say so, chef.
Let's see bourgeois.
There you go, chef.
Well, keep going. You're already behind. Guys, there should be one more person on the line.
That means you're hired. Keep dicing.
You need specialty products. I can get those too. You've bought from me before, haven't you? I never forget a face.
that must be both.
You should cover it. Yeah.
Got it. Jonathan, right? Man, you were dead. You don't have to worry about me. Don't tell nobody.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip.
Bad news, boss.
And here's Livingston.
Out of the base,
Puts it up for Williamson.
parcel off the door, it just an all foul.
Just Woodard
Yeah, I guess
takes the Nick with the rebound.
RV Combs, local dealer.
Puts up a deep 3.
Such it's crazy.
He's familiar with the island.
They only gave Birdman 9 shots.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Pulls it from the elbow.
Nice.
Splitter.
Inside
That's
the
good.
line. So
Splitter has been superb on offense. Plays so well within the team's structure in terms of their scheme.
And again, New York turns it over.
Only guy about to do some stupid shit.
Now Rivers. About a minute played so far here in the first. Worthy with the rebound. Here's New York.
Okay.
To the middle. Shoots. Back to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own.
We didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
A shake. Shakes him. Right on the bucket. Livingston's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here is Livingston, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Back to Livingston. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Rivers. Down low. Here's Splitter. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
You gotta admire how clever Splitter is. Just uses his height well there on the close range shots.
With the crossover, Livingston. And he dunks it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Rivers. The Knicks making the shot. 5 to shoot. To the paint. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You got to wrap up Splitter in that situation. You can't allow the and-one to be converted.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Livingston. He's got 8. And Splitter pulls it down. And here is Los Angeles now. Trailing by 2. Here's Middleton. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the inside.
There he is.
Splitter with the ball. Back to Rivers.
Hey, is it true that she recently ducks?
He gets it up. At the end of the first clock in the first game so far.
I've seen at least 3 phone
In a
extensions
moment, as we'll get
in the
underway
kitchen
with
video.
quarter number 2.
The last call from the restaurant to me to sell was this past Thursday. Can you give me a work schedule for that day?
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Good work defensively by Terry.
Hey, it's over. Yeah.
Outside Hill.
Okay, one on your front deal. But no call
There's a
involving
screen by
Donovan.
Washington.
So we still got to find these here.
Three-pointer.
He's a hit.
Conru grabs the ball.
He's
Here's Los Angeles now.
for years.
2 free throws coming up, and
So
they
he
call
falls
the
into a
shot.
solid last year. This was one of my
And
personal
Twitter
business.
has that lovable personality, a terrific glue guy that teammates love playing with.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Splitter drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Not that SBI grew, but he was suspected of working for the company back in the early 90s.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute
Like
in.
the gang. The company
Pass
ran
to Chandler.
protecting
Back to Terry.
leaders. We have reports of some of the young members of the original syndicate are trying to recount.
Outside Hill. Here's Washington. He takes it in.
There's a lot of money on the internal hall. Two
And it's going
location
to be
for
a
a
24-second
restaurant.
shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Chris Hollis, NBA in Columbia, and New York. Any connections to criminal organizations?
Inside.
They're well off college.
And it's
It's a
set
very
back
significant
by Hill.
factors fighting the restaurant's expansion
Pushing
and
it
make
up.
sure guys aware.
Shot by Terry.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does,
So this
things
thing-
tend to happen.
Chasing
Now
violent
here's
fugitives?
Splitter.
Yes. It is
And not
part of the
much
job.
you can do defensively
That
once
okay?
the
Yeah.
lead gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
So this is our interview. Team 615,
Hurt shot. I'll be back.
Los Angeles making a switch here. New York trailing. Terry outside. Pass to Chandler. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's off the back rim. No good. Knicks on offense. Terry outside. Powell with it. Drexler defending. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, it just comes down to a lack of effort.
You shouldn't be afraid to defend.
Fighting through the screen.
That is ferocious.
Especially against a lineup that's not in my top.
Was ferocious.
It's outside my top
And
3.
it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points.
This doesn't even have my Dark Matter, LeBron, or Chet.
Now here's Billups. He has yet to score.
Or Amen. I might love Amen. Amen is such a fun guy.
Passed away. Over Chandler. A rebound by
Oh,
Washington.
that's what.
And here are the Knicks now. Only giving up 6 here in this
I
quarter.
mean, you need picks just to score.
And here is Hill.
Who the fuck is on who? Oh,
Back
so
to
he did
Washington.
switch that.
That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Why are we driving? That shit. And why go?
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the free throws.
I did
No
that
luck
shit.
that time either.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up from the top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now Terry.
What do you think you're doing? We're fade the line in my kitchen without permission.
Understood, Chef. We'll have it.
You're like, you're
And
fired.
some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 1-point game. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Here's Wang.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
rebounded by New York.
I don't know. It's fuck with this Wayne card. How are people
Within
fuck?
an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Middleton. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Livingston. Livingston hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Nobody will jinx him.
Here's Rivers. Here's Splitters. Back to Rivers. Pass to Splitter. 17-foot shot on the way. The Knicks leading by 3. Driving in. Now Worthy. Williamson the screen.
Who's your friend? Okay. No.
From 11 feet away. Yes, that goes in. Williamson's got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Such a finesse shot for some bigs. Irons, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
And off the foul, and in it goes. Middleton's got 6.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Williamson outside. Stolen by Middleton. Over Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
And he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now here's Livingston. He's got 10.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
And it's Livingston with the ball for New York. They lead by 1.
I was thinking about it.
Williamson outside.
It's far.
It's too far.
Back to Livingston. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop.
I was thinking about
The kick out to Anderson. With the clock winding down. And finished off by Anderson.
Soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
We're not coach. The coach there expressed interest.
it's not like a bad decision. When we just
My man, so fast.
Dad, why are you so upset? It's decided.
I gotta go to work.
Hey, I know you're
Los Angeles making a switch here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Yes, still has Anderson's any possible minutes and the rest.
Now here's Rivers. Still scoring.
Identifying the men who threatened response.
Is the photo titled Roy Anders and Friends Watts Long Round Sheets. Activated battery, so
Four on
a
the shot
weapon.
The rebound by Anderson. The Knicks leading by 3.
Business and construction. Livingston
Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Worthy.
Public records say
Here is Anderson.
vision and investments.
Got a piece of it.
Vision's just a
And
shot.
it's out of bounds to New
We
York.
figured
They'll
this
retain
actually
possession.
in charge. Check HPD Narcotics and DEA. See if Anders and Watts have any connections to no-dealers.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. And Williamson missing.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter.
Oh, Livingston.
Management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Livingston with it.
Ouch.
Cuts off the pass. It's still anybody's game.
Worth it. I'll make my job back.
Job is a mistake.
I'm good. I'm good, boss. Promise.
And by the sleeves.
Yeah. Beat the crap out of 2 weeks.
Hey,
Yes,
what are they supposed to be for football?
we're on them. You do get
It's gonna be
Yeah,
boring.
I'm doing great, actually. And I forgot how much I enjoyed it.
Dad taught you well.
Pissed me off after
That's what I meant to
Yeah.
do.
And I enjoyed cooking together.
It's the end
And
of
it's
3.
maybe they need to
New York
learn.
ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after
Love is a
this.
strong word. We don't get along that much. Not anymore.
That is complicated.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the
You're
fourth
just getting more
quarter.
fights, okay? Maybe talk to Chef Elita instead. See how much she knows about the money.
I mean, I'm sure I don't think she likes me much.
She's just million.
On the wing, Worthy.
That's one of the people in the locations.
Wayne pulls it in. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Pass to Okongwu.
Also running through my older brother.
To the inside. To take the lead.
That's his
Takes
bangers.
it off the glass. Okongwu's now got the first field goal of 14 for Los Angeles.
Calling his phone.
And here's Livingston. Middleton outside. Williamson, the screen.
If we front this guy's going to risk working on his cover.
Kill him either.
Anderson right side. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Williamson missing. We're just over a minute into this first quarter of play. Drexler scanning the floor. Pass to Wayne. Now here's Okongwu. Covered by Williamson. Here's Rivers. A tad short, but it's good off the front. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers. Always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Livingston.
Thank God. You moved up from New York and never went home before. Oh, okay. Just there. Much better.
Lock at 6.
Substitute.
Goes up again. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 3. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Drexler drives in to the paint. Here's Wayne. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Hey, Chef.
You're waiting in your car for me?
I was hoping to get a word alone.
Chatting you belongs to your job.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter,
Yeah, so
Hall of
let's
Famer
engage.
David Olin. David.
Give me a second chance.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Julio Jokic huddle with his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical, but don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots from the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Stronger than moves on. Yes, that's you.
Husband?
Who does that when man pulls you back out?
Not sure how long this is going to last.
GG's.
It's because of those guys. My wants to give Chris a hard time.
You don't really answer the
You stop.
Listen, I appreciate you being my nice tonight.
You're coming with us. Sure, something fly tonight.
Hey, wait, Dad! No, Dad!
Oh, that's her father.
Dad, please put down the gun.
He's not one of them? I'm the cook, sir. I work in her kitchen. I was just trying to help. You okay, Jenny?
You can.
They were going to hurt you.
Her father's alive.
Your advice. Dad, I wanted you to listen, nothing.
I know how these things work. Advice won't cut it.
Jesus.
I'll take care of the rest. This is NCIS Special Agent Kai Holman. I need a bus. All available units to 607 Quad Avenue. Armed suspect fleeing north.
You're a cop.
Talk about it.
And many others.
You didn't know?
That my father was a monster? No.
It's not listed on your birth certificate.
Mom said it was because he was some sort of criminal.
How long have you been in touch?
I don't know. Since I left for culinary school.
He reached out to you?
No, I didn't. I was in France. I was on my own. I was lonely. I had an old number of his, and I called it, and he picked up.
Same number you called me.
We found your father's phone.
You know, we weren't really close.
But you called him last week.
After I argued with Chris,
And you told him you had a problem.
I told him what was going on, that these guys were pressuring us.
Dang, only I
I
feel like
didn't
I
ask him
passed
to come here.
No one's accusing you. But you need to tell us what's going on.
Chris brought in an investor a few months ago. A silent partner with a lot of money who wanted to expand the restaurant.
What's the partner's name?
I don't know. Chris said he ran some sort of like a private equity group. I could tell something was off. Chris took the money. So suddenly, these guys are just, they're in our place all the time. Just doing God knows what.
They're laundering.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Yeah, I figured that out. Chris told me we had to sign over controlling interest of Holdua.
And he didn't mention a name or anything that might help us identify the investor.
Because if we don't find him quickly, your father will.
Excuse me.
Maybe I was running known associates and Sean trying to figure out who they were working for, and I found this guy.
Excuse me.
Alonzo Descanso. Arrested multiple times for drug trafficking.
Yeah, in 2004, both Descanso and Roy Anders were arrested for loading cocaine. They served 5 years together. When Descanso got out, he got back to business.
This is good, Ernie. Yeah.
This is bad. This is horrible. But if I want to win some more with these guys.
I can't locate him.
Any sign of Mins?
No. Guy kills 2 men in broad daylight and somehow evades 100 cops searching for him.
You got anything from the chef? No one seems to know anything. It's her business partner, and he's not talking. Does he understand he's facing serious prison time? doesn't scare him as much as Descanso. But I know it'll scare him more.
Oh, been here for like 12 hours. No food, no water.
You've been here like 4 hours. Yesterday was hungry.
You can't hold me like this.
Actually, we can.
I know my rights. If you don't charge me, you gotta release me.
Damn.
You don't want that. Yeah, let me see.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna take my chances.
He thinks he can handle this.
He must be going to sleep, putting up this and going to sleep.
Man's like him alive.
Who's Vance?
He is the one who did this to your buddy. He's the most wanted hitman in the country. And he's going around killing everyone involved in a little money laundering operation. Your guess is that you and Descanso are next on the list.
Dang.
I'm a victim here.
Well, you sure aren't acting like a victim. Covering for Descanso, profiting from his crime.
Damn, bro. Like, shit.
To a male drug
That's what I thought. This
He
one.
was freaking lying.
trafficker. Did your sous chef?
I knew this was over back. He said he was gonna be. He should have told me this to be true. You know, hard is to raise money for a restaurant.
We don't care. Okay, all we care about is keeping you alive and stopping Vance. Tell us where to find El Descanso or none of that will happen.
Bro, what is. God. Only because you do. Like, bro, I could have went and got this one. Gosh, literally, bro. Got a base. I don't care for you bad shot one, but that's all people
Nothing
put.
illegal to find here. I'm looking for evidence. Just taking out the garbage. You got these
Excuse me.
dirtbags involved in Jenny's restaurant. Never met up, Brian. Not been months. Employee left out in 2 hours. Good. Vance will know exactly where to meet you. Donovan Vance is alive?
Bro, what the fuck?
I'll call Tenant. Let her know we're taking him to the Bureau field office.
They will establish surveillance in case Vance shows up.
I hope they have plenty of agents.
Backups on the way.
See you there. Yeah.
Sorry, I might as well go for Harper.
Well, that's one drug dealer off the streets. Well, that's one drug dealer off the streets.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, Vance. It's on the way.
Vance's pictures everywhere. Every agency on the alert, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's already slipped off the island, in which case it might be years before he surfaces again. Not liking how many of my agents are getting hurt.
I have to take a few weeks off, sir. I'm fine.
Sure.
Act all tough now. He's whining like a baby all the way here.
She hit every speed bump on the base.
Well, Chris Paulus and Ryan DeLucia are cooperating for investigation. So, at least we'll be able to dismantle whatever's left of Descanso's operation.
Vance is still out there.
Gotta be something else we can do. Maybe one thing. Guess I'm closing for good now.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. You are going to be okay. I mean, you are really, really talented.
Pretty good cook yourself. Or a cop.
You think I'll enjoy a smaller place? Sure. Time to be creative. You know, I don't hate him.
And we'll call.
I got this.
Darn it.
Hello?
You don't have to be sincere. I never wanted you to know me. I wanted to be here for you. But I never got the chance to. I'm sorry.
I know.
Not one person's put badges on this side.
Don't? In front of your daughter.
You knew I'd come for her.
I thought you might. Father doesn't want to say goodbye to his little girl.
Damn. Race are feeling nice.
It was one thing.
You can't at least let him hug his daughter? Damn. Oh, shoot.
Hey,
Okay.
Coach.
Hey,
Started spring
I
training
thought she
early.
said-
thought we got a shot at state.
Oh,
Take a
shoot.
lot of work. You didn't come to talk to me.
You should be happy for Alex. Getting recruited's a big deal.
Couldn't be prouder. I only want what's best for him.
But you don't think Amherst is it?
Most of my players that go to college on the East Coast, they don't come home much. Well, it's just too far to travel.
Yeah. That would suck. I don't think that's what upset you.
You were away a lot, Janie.
I didn't have a choice.
I know, and I accepted it. Those were hard years. I was overwhelmed, alone. I hated it.
No. But you were always so kind not to say it.
Thousands
Oh
of
my
miles away
gosh,
from
you
God knows
serious?
what
I
feel right now. You.
darn it.
But hearing Alex talk about being far away, thinking about not seeing him, I had
Feelings. Daniel, you've had feelings. I'm sorry that you felt that way, but it's not Alex. He is about to do amazing things. It's our job not to get in the way.
I know
Hey, it's gonna go crazy high.
it's gonna be hard if it goes.
It's going to be really hard. But we'll get through it together.
Darn it. I'm always trying to get around Harper.
Hey, Bob. I thought so. Hey, you're all right about one thing. Just one. Mom wouldn't want us to fight. Just mom. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I wish I could just forget. I wish I could put this anger behind me and everything, but I just walked in to remember. That's what this is.
If I really want to do 100, I do not trust that.
Hey, you remember the last birthday? Mom was so sick. She couldn't have a party.
They really so
I
sick.
cooked her all her favorites. And she just wasn't looking at so there was like all this food. I don't remember. Yeah, you were in the restroom. I was lost. Watch her suffer. I couldn't help her. She could have helped me, though.
Why's it gotta be so high, bro?
Yeah, she was about to burn. You can't have that.
Darn it.
I better wrap this one up. I'm glad that you can use the dream. You know, mine stay together better than yours. We don't want me to. This is how it's done. See, fine. It's been a while. That's all I can do.
Guess whoever really can go.
This is CBS on
You
Paramount.
never know, but they're actually not bad.
Let's get this over with. Take your time, brother. All I'm just here. Yeah. Beautiful.
No, I'll break diamond.
Very smooth, Tom. Yeah. Well, throw her operator down here. Gonna need to replace his valve. It's rusted out.
Sound like a rookie there.
Let's just wrap this up.
Rookie finish. You could be hitting the bars. Figure we kick it off at barefoot if you're up to it.
As the saying goes, we build, we fight, party all night. Booyah! What the hell was that?
Probably just at the tower settling.
Big winner release.
We've got these scheduled.
We need to get here now. Come on, Tom. Come on, Tom.
Hey,
Hey,
have you learned the alphabet here?
weird, especially since it's supposed to be an accident.
Who's our victim?
Petty Officer Second Class Thomas Priestley, Naval Construction Group.
Excuse me.
What was his doing out here?
They provide power for civilians and military. Crew comes out every year for annual inspection. According to Priestley's partner, Petty Officer Dex McCaffrey, there's an automated water release every hour. But shortly after they started, the system rebooted. Acting activating and opening the control gates, locking Priestley as well.
The dam release top schedule. How would that happen?
Sure. Whenever inspections are underway, power of the dam is suspended. The officer McCaffrey insists proper protocol was followed. I don't know, maybe it's some sort of system error.
Hey, so instead of
You don't get a full court press like this for system errors. Could be sabotage, maybe a terrorist attack. But whatever it is, we need to get in touch with the company that controls the dam.
It's owned and operated by Oahu Water Supply.
Track them down, and I'll confer with our friends here.
Roger that.
Kai, Q, Ernie, see if you can get to the bottom of this malfunction.
he's not bad, but I'm not rooting for him. That's why I want to get
You're
this
the
done.
ones that you've got, you can just pop those bad boys in your mouth. You don't actually need the straw for the boba.
The boba straw is 4 millimeters wider than your standard straw. Why, you ask? Because it was designed specifically to suck the boba out of it. Use the straw, it's the law.
I stand corrected and bow to your boba brilliance. I never seen anyone take their snack so seriously.
You sound like my mom.
I'm not sure it's a compliment.
Growing up back east, there was an international market near my mom's work. Sometimes she'd take us there. They had a boba stand. This is before it was so popular.
This is the old days.
I would beg her for one every time we would go by. They were expensive. We didn't have that much money, but she would do it every time.
Because she loved you.
Or if you wanted to shut me up. Either way, it was delicious, and I made sure to make it last.
Now you drown yourself in those pearls of sugar anytime you want.
No, once a week, just like with my mom. Even pleasure should be taken seriously.
I'm not sure that tracks. But, oh, actually, I left my credit card in the shop. I'll be right back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't call an Uber. Sorry. What's going on? You need to come with us. Hey.
Ernie? Ernie!
Tell me again what Lucy said.
2 black SUVs pull up, innocents grab Ernie on the street.
Just like that.
Just like that. This is with HPD now. They tried to track down the SUVs, but they're gone.
What about Ernie's phone?
Turned off.
No email, text, some kind of hidden message to us?
Nothing.
Okay. There's got to be CCTV footage.
Not much to go off. No plates, men in suits unidentified. The problem is, they sort of need Ernie to find Ernie.
Your computer expert getting scooped up right after the dam has a system malfunction that drew every federal agent on the island to investigate.
Who do you think is related?
Look at the SUVs. Black Suburbans. He's like government.
Ernie's government. If some other agency needed it, couldn't they just use a phone like normal people? It's bad manners. You know who's the worst.
FBI didn't grab Ernie. I mean, how do you guys' thing make a big show with all the sunglasses y'all wear?
I assure you it wasn't us.
Who then? CIA?
Well, when the CIA grabs you, no one sees.
That doesn't help.
Well,
Yeah, I should have stopped it.
how?
I don't know. Gotten an actual license plate or followed him or jumped in the damn hood of the car.
There's nothing you could have done. Just being supportive is it's weird. Well, being supportive is clearly you're doing it.
All sweet and nice
Maybe against ourselves. Right. Definitely. Tell me you got something. No pulse on Ernie yet. Sorry, bad turn of phrase. FBI has
Okay,
accounted
so-
funds based on a hunch. I've pulled a list of federal agencies on your
Excuse me.
That's a lot of
I'm not sure if
names.
flies understand. Being fired off wasn't bad though.
Scoop right here. All arrived in the last day. Direct from DC, same flights.
That's some homeland folk, a bunch of NSA analysts.
And then there's Hank Braddock. Hank Braddock from Justice?
Who's Hank Braddock?
When the old started, hard judging Maverick. Thought he was on track for deputy director, but they gave him Arnett instead. You think this is Arnett? We need to find out. That starts by locating Braddock. I'll make a few calls. Do in the car. Lucy? Yes.
Hey,
Is this Arnett?
I was going to ask you.
Ransomware and Digital Extortion Task Force was initiated a little over a year ago to combat the rise in ransomware attacks.
The system breaks down and everything could be a cyber attack.
It's a sick bet. Branches out. You want to see anything? Not yet.
Authorized personnel only.
Special agent in charge, Jane Tennant.
And CIS. You weren't invited.
Since you probably took one of my people, I'm saying we are.
Step outside and I'll explain.
Honey, thank God, I was so worried.
Lucy, hush, I'm busy. Ow!
I thought you were kidnapped or being tortured.
Lucy, I'm sorry. I'm okay.
We were all worried.
Well, you should be, but not for me. We have 4 hours before a ransomware attack takes out water and power on the entire island. Look, we're all friends here.
Friends don't kidnap other friends' computer specialists.
The situation is severe. Severe methods were called for.
Sounding less and less like an apology, Braddock.
I don't apologize for doing my job. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm Alan Mateo, CEO of Oahu Water Supply. I think I can explain.
Someone should.
2 days ago, we got a ransom demand on our internal server. The threat was credible, and we're given 48 hours to pay.
So the damn release that killed Petty Officer Priestley was a proof of concept play?
We're saying there was collateral damage.
Not the way I worked to his family.
Awesome. My guys were already en route when it happened, but as you know, it made a big noise.
You should have alerted NCIS.
Clock was ticking. There's no time.
Time enough to stage Ernie's abduction. How much are they asking for?
$5 million. Or they shut down their system and would potentially lose all water and power on Oahu. We have a few hours left to track them down and eliminate the threat. Or just spitballing and pay the ransom, which we're ready to do. The official position of RDET is we don't pay or negotiate with ransomers. The official position of my board is that you can't stop us. But Mr. Mateo Carey is willing to delay the payment a little longer in order to give us a fighting chance in the spirit of cooperation. Right? We're giving you a little rope.
My team's here.
FBI too.
I don't need more crooks. What I do need is to figure out how the suspects gained access to the system.
According to Ernie, the source of the attack was some sort of pineapple. Like the fruit?
Like the Wi-Fi router, giving the suspects access to the system. Someone would have had to put a physical device within the network.
Give Jesse and Kai a heads up. We need to track this pineapple down.
We have 3 hours and 20 minutes left. Make it count.
Employees on site at the dam control center were able to locate the Wi-Fi pineapple.
No one noticed it before.
Hidden under a utility panel.
Who put it there?
Ran through all dam personnel, no red flags, no unauthorized trips to the control center. So we took it a step further. We checked incident reports and police blotters. There was a trespassing incident reported a few weeks ago. The maintenance store was broken into. HPD never pursued the investigation.
Why not?
Nothing was stolen or damaged. Trespassing is not unusual. The dam was a prime site for thrill seekers. Teenagers doing all kinds of cliff dives, putting themselves in stupid situations.
Well, follow up with any leads from HPD and let me know what you find. We need to track down whoever placed that pineapple before the next attack.
We have been more than cooperative here. But I have a responsibility to my customers. Braddock doesn't seem to understand. I can't let service go down.
Considering the military makes up a big part of your customer base,
And considering a Navy sailor was killed on your company's property.
you should continue to cooperate.
Do you understand what happens if the power grid goes down? It wouldn't be some sort of rolling brownout.
No, it would be catastrophic.
Every service you have, gas, communications, food, medical care, runs on electricity. The island would be paralyzed.
Followed by steep uptick in crimes, fires, possibly mass panic.
Okay, that all sounds bad, and that's why our focus is to find the people responsible and to stop them. But if you want to pay
Why
raise,
really?
Then I end the threat. Full stop. I'm sure you're all great at your jobs, but I'm trying to be too. I need to
Bro, to imagine, I do not. I can keep Mark and get Matumbo. I'm gonna try for like a few more days. I cannot get him.
More complicated than that.
I'm out to solve Mark. If I can
just
keep
right or
Mark.
wrong.
Can you go check on me? Need water?
No.
Something to eat?
No.
A sandwich?
I'm good to see.
Come on. A genius can't do whatever it is you're doing here on an empty stomach.
I'm not just any genius. You okay?
Fine. Shouldn't you be focused on the screen that way?
Don't need to.
Why? Just unemployed it?
Yep. I've got the program on vulnerabilities within the code already in the power grid network.
So instead of looking for the ransomware, you're looking for the road to ransomware job.
It's a virtual bloodhound, babe.
Well, we wouldn't even be in this position if you'd installed the original software.
You're right to think I'm that good, but you're wrong about the software.
It's
The
humble.
system was built 15 years ago. There would have been no risk contingency.
It's humble with Chet and Tim with Timmy. Bro, he's gonna be crazy. And then I'm guessing Ron for hashing. I would just get rid of K, but
No clue what that means. But I bet these
instead,
guys
like
do.
he would, if all my point guards were all sellable. Like if he were like, hey man, and he were a sellable card that like I pulled, I would probably sell Shay. But yeah.
The gold standard of black hat hackers.
White hat, black hat, hat. What's it all mean?
White hats hack for us. Black hats hack for themselves. Looking for money, power, and chaos.
Like executing ransomware attacks? I don't trust her.
I barely trust anyone. But Felicia's generally good people. At least since Braddock caught her trying to bring down the NASDAQ.
I'm sorry, how does getting caught make her good?
Because people are complicated, Lucy. Just like code. And just like code, there's always a weakness in the system. Amazing.
What is it?
A hidden code. Elegant, beautifully written. Some sort of backdoor, I think. I'm not sure.
Is it connected to the breach?
Yes, no, maybe that. Well, I gotta dig in.
How long was it?
20 minutes? 20 days? We have less than 2 hours.
Agent Braddock.
Yeah, we're getting on the hackers.
We're following up on a break-in from the day a few weeks back.
Doesn't sound promising.
Well, considering my team's only been running for about an hour, I disagree.
You're right. I should have brought you into this grading cluster sooner. What Taylor's doing there? Getting his board and his insurance company to approve the ransom.
What did you explain to him that paying doesn't guarantee the end of the threats and only incentivizes future attacks?
A long time ago. No one responds to reason. Only action.
He's panicking. We can't.
So we're gonna have to.
Vigilant with the time we have. The best state of minds on the earth.
So depending on how I like Ron, this pass will get someone.
Well, you can keep your head where it is for now. They have a line on the suspect who may have placed a plan. They caught his image on the CCTV near the data control same day.
A good day. According to his rap sheet, this is where Rodney was ransom. President out of state, identity theft, burglary. Nothing on his profile suggests hacking.
Excuse me.
Maybe he learned computers at Alamo. They're continuing at his second to none. Gotta run it. Help me front. What are you doing, man? What are you doing to me? Hands up now. Hands up, feel me wrong like this.
Jesse and Kai have our plan to suspect in custody. Questioning him now.
Great, because I'm on the verge of slipping through this back door. Could make contact with the ransom.
Yeah, I forgot. It would have been nice to get MJ too.
Doesn't matter. The Taylor paid the ransom. Hey, what? We still have like 20 minutes. His board got nervous.
I couldn't stop them. The money's been transferred. If they keep their word, the ransomware disappears along with our chance to find these hackers.
It's a big if, Ernie, okay? Keep working. MyTEAM may think he solved his problem, but we still have a killer to find.
I swear to God, I've been clean since I got out of prison.
Sure. We believe you, Rodney. Except for that little B&E at the New Line Dam 2 weeks ago.
I mean,
We got a video of you parking half a mile away, and we got your fingerprints all over the map.
the one now?
Stop stalling. Who are you working for?
You guys are blowing this out of proportion.
I don't think so. We take frightening to shut down all power and water on the island kind of personal.
Especially when you demand $5 million in ransom.
Why are you so?
No more lying, Rodney.
Okay, look. I admit I was hired to place that Wi-Fi thing. They paid me $1,000. That's it.
Who's that? Where'd you get the pineapple, Rodney?
We need names, numbers, locations.
I don't know, guys.
No, we're not figuring it out here. If you don't tell us now, something very bad is going to happen. Power's out on the entire north side.
Utilities and internet services down all over the island.
Pearl Harbor is running a backup generators.
But it's not sustainable.
I don't understand. We paid the ransom. What else do they want?
The risk reward is heavily skewed to the hackers here. Chances of getting caught are already close to zero.
As long as they have access to the system, they can shut down water and power at any moment. This is what you get when you listen to the board and not the professionals. It's the governor. You got to answer. What a jackass.
So we have no idea what they'll do next.
We'd have a fighting chance if any of us have power for our computers. My guys are getting the backup generators online.
Alright, it feels like there's two options for the hackers here. Either that was practice, or it was a distraction.
If it's practice, it's not for water and power. Hackers played their hand with this last attack.
You just said they can turn the power on and off at will.
Yeah, they could have, but they're gone in the system.
So there's no way to track them.
The program I built isolated a piece of code they exploited. Give me some time, but I may be able to find out who they are.
If you're trying to intimidate me,
I like you playing.
this isn't intimidation. This is just reality.
Have the islands down. We don't know when it's coming back.
I didn't do this. Yes, you did. By placing this simple device, you created this thing.
Blood's on your hands too, Rodney.
Dead sailor. Like the new water dam. That's just the start.
Oxygen tanks will stop working at the hospitals. Accidents will increase in the streets. Communications will shut down. It's all mayhem.
All because of you, Rodney.
Alright, look. When I got out, I was heard of. An old friend of mine came from this dark website called Backpage. Supposed to be anonymous. Respond to an ad, do the job. Yeah, she's crypto.
You don't know what a flexible is, but you know crypto.
Think I don't read? Crypto's the future, bro.
Okay, so you responded to an ad. They wanted you to place the line.
Yeah.
How did they get it to you?
Oxygen mail, you did before the job. I got rid of the package.
It's really not trying to help yourself here.
Let me finish. I got rid of the package.
Bye. Remember what it was shipped.
I wanted those photogenic memories.
You know what I'm saying?
Delivery Depot, Akron, Ohio.
Thanks, YouTube.
Oh my, just...
Please tell me that this is a bleep of
You
victory.
said a bleep, bro. A bleep of everything.
You gotta read first.
Something better. I got the source. The source of everything. The source of the entire system. Everything that's monitoring the software. Hidden signature deep in the mother code. Look.
Okay, well, do you know whose signature it is?
Does Beethoven know Mozart? Well, I mean, of course he did, because Mozart was his teacher, and this is my teacher, though I never met the man. Kevin Rooker. The Rook.
Look, I know you're expecting me to react, but I don't
The
understand.
grandfather of every program that runs the world. His code laid the groundwork for most infrastructure systems today. I mean, it's the Patriots.
It sounds like a lot of systems that he could exploit if he wanted to.
Well, technically, yes, but it doesn't fit his character at all. He's a purist. He doesn't care about money, fame, success, society.
That sounds suspicious to me.
He walked away from the tech world years ago.
Where did he walk to?
No one knows. He just vanished.
Well, we gotta figure out where he is and see if he's behind this or can help us stop it.
Good luck with that.
Kevin Brooker has been off the grid for 10 years. Before that, he was everywhere. Started with the NSA right here in Hawaii, where he developed many of their programs.
Then he went independent. Did contract work for the government, financial institutions,
And of course, utility companies.
Sorry, why do you quit? NSA wanted his help with cyber warfare, weaponizing his source code to go after foreign infrastructures.
He refused. The NSA went ahead with it. That was enough for him. He walked away, disappeared. How disappeared is he? Well, NSA's not going to let someone like Rook too far out of their sight. It took some digging, but I was able to find him right here where it all started. Abandoned farmhouse in Wailua.
Maybe a secret hideout abandoned farmhouse for ransomware attacks?
Oh my gosh.
Why don't you two find out?
Just ready to try him out.
As in us two or in me? No problem?
Not at
Ooh.
all. Great. The name is Rook.
Not the most comfortable lineup for me, but excuse me, it's
Water and
doable.
power is still out on the leeward side. Red Cross is setting up food and shelter, but resources are limited. You guys follow up on Rodney's hacker lead?
Got the FBI checking out Delivery Depot, trying to figure out who sent the pineapple, but nothing. Rodney did give us access to his back page profile. Here's his communication with the suspect who hired him.
Instructions on how to place the pineapple.
I mean, Trumbo, Josh, and Eamon might be the strongest.
TV blind spots. Even descriptions of the people who work securely. It would be nearly impossible for our hackers to know this stuff.
Unless they had an inside man.
So many rumors in there. We already looked into their employees.
Time to look again. This is Rook's secret hideout? Could be.
Hard to tell.
Should we go in?
Attorneys are going to get Patrick's on internet connected to the address.
So, should we go in?
We should wait.
This is ridiculous. No, not the waiting. Us.
There is no us.
Yes, I know that funny stuff. But we should be able to move past it. Be cordial and not want to crawl out of our skin every time we're in a room or a car together.
Do you want to be?
Yeah, we.
Sure. Sure. We can forget about the past and how you lied to me, broke my heart, and just pretend it didn't happen.
That's not what I'm saying.
Which part's are you?
Well, I don't want to pretend it didn't happen. I know that I hurt you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to say.
Apologize.
I apologize.
No. You tried to explain your out-of-town girlfriend out of blame circumstances, but not once did you say, "Hey, Lucy, I'm really sorry that I hurt you."
There we go.
I'm afraid. I should have apologized.
Why didn't you?
Well, I guess because I figured that once I did. This would really be over.
Do I really want to play? I actually don't think I feel like playing. And I know tomorrow's going to be annoying.
That's rude.
Hey, what do you think? Hang on.
That's what we should do.
You could be armed, or could have other suspects with them.
Oh yeah, it's definitely selling castle.
I'll take the lead.
I like them. Excuse me.
We were just about to rob.
Okay.
My programming days are behind me. I'm not a hacker. I don't even use email.
And yet, a backdoor in your infrastructure software has been used to shut down the new Lotto Dam. Half the island is without power, and a Navy sailor's dead.
That sounds like a huge problem.
Becomes a new problem when we take you away in cuffs.
I walked away from coding years ago for exactly this reason. Let computers run your world, you risk computers destroy. I'm straight.
Can we just address the fact that one of the greatest coders in the world is integral garage band?
Band's just my real passion is building and refurbishing guitars.
So far from building the world's largest infrastructure systems.
Music is and hard to weaponize when people have tried.
A lot of animosity towards the government.
Problem sounds terrible, if not entirely plausible. Hard to believe someone could have accessed my back door since they're not me.
Strong argument for your guilt.
But if they did, they're wasting their time turning off the power for a few dollars. So much more they could do with source code.
What do you mean?
You have no idea how many systems my code's embedded in.
Okay, so either you did this,
I didn't.
or you're the only one who can help us figure out who did and why. Your band will understand.
I can't be drawn back in.
A man died this morning because he took control of your code. This isn't about you. It's about all the other people who might get hurt. Lucy and Whistler were able to get Rook to cooperate. We're in Ridge the command center now. But we are still one inside man short.
We looked back into all the damn employees and worked IT or might have been involved with system defense.
And
None of them look good for this.
best person to coordinate the attack is someone who knows the code base and has full access.
Not just the utility that could do this. It takes skill looking for the system. And right now, the best hackers on the island have full access.
That's right. Get less of all hackers working with Warhead.
She's there. I feel like it's a girl.
Bernie? This is
All my dreams becoming reality. Loyal and dutiful protege enters service.
Call me Kevin.
You could call me Ernie, or Ern for short. No, just Ernie. No one calls me Ern. I don't know why I even said that. I'm so giddy. Mozart knows how to find an aria in an oratorio.
More than Robert Fripp, man, myself. Looks like some IT hack threw in an addendum.
The nerds, bro. They're nerding the fuck out, bro. I love it.
Mozart knows how to find an aria in an oratorio.
More than Robert Fripp, man, myself. Looks like some IT hack threw in an addendum in my code. Forced the system to try to upgrade for automated and remote management. That's how they got control of the system.
Oh, it's not part of your original code. That's why I was vulnerable to attack.
Hacking as far as I can tell, but we got the job done. Problems with the rest of the software, not my mother code.
how do you know that for sure?
I built a master code base with a unique access key. No one living or dead can get full control.
And what's the unique access key?
Him. Part of my signature is what's called a compiler backdoor. It's a particular set of commands. I put one in every system I built.
Your student is ready. The master appears. Teaching me her ways.
Sorry.
Let me get the power back up first.
This doesn't come up. Ransomware attackers usually get in, get their money, and get out before they can be traced.
Our suspects got their ransom, still went through with the attack, and have been fine ever since. There are dozens of other systems Rook worked on. Hackers could target them next.
Yeah, but Rook's here now. And he has an access key in all the major systems he's coded. So he can stop the hackers. There's nothing more that they can exploit.
No, unless their plan all along was to draw him out. Once a ransom was paid, they had no other cards to play. The hackers had to escalate to bring Rook out of hiding. He could be the target here. Just seemed kind of neat. Keep at it.
No wasted effort. No mistakes.
Elegant. Why did you ever retire and deny the world your talents?
I had nothing left to give. Just too tied up in work. What I did was no more pleasure, only more work.
Yeah, could be hard to separate the two.
I was restored. Resetting.
Executing commands. Everything seems to be running smoothly.
Brooke, we need to get you out of here now.
What's going on? Booker's the target of this whole operation. Let's go.
What are you talking
We checked out every cyber engineer Arnett brought in. None of them had been black hats off suspicious. But then we started looking into which of them might have ties to African.
Right, tell me what you learned.
We tracked down family members, college buddies, and we found this. One of the Arnett agents was in Pittsburgh days before the pineapple was shipped. Less than 2 hours drive to
Who was it?
Hank Braddock, Arnett team leader. Get in the car.
Hey, sorry, where are you taking her? We're taking her to a safe house. Keep her secure until the threat is gone. And where is the safe house? It would be very safe if I said it. Seems to be safest here, surrounded by federal agents.
Don't tell me my job. I'll tell you yours. Who are you texting? It's my boss. You should know. You don't need to do that. It's all good. Tell me. Just stop.
The girls, they left.
You could just save my life.
No way, I wasn't letting them get you twice soon, Daddy.
Okay.
Do you have any idea where Brad
Secret Code 13 signing off. Maybe going to COD. Have a good